6 wrestling fans. It is the Glorious Robbie Rotten here. And before I dive into this week's topic, I'm going to do some shameless self-promotion here. If you guys are fans of music, please check out my new channel on YouTube and my new page on Facebook, Rotten Music, ROT number 10 Music. I'm doing some vocal covers and a bunch of other fun stuff, so check that out. I'm here today to talk about Friday Night Smackdown and give you a review of night 1 of the draft. And we kicked off the show with a match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns to determine which brand would receive the number 1 pick in the draft. And it was a really good match, really strong chemistry between the two, obviously. This probably could have been a pay-per-view quality match. I really like they had a callback to their main event match at Money in the Bank 2016 with Rollins jumping over Roman's spear and doing a pedigree, which is really cool. It was a great spot then, and it still was a cool spot today. And of course, there was a non-finish. The Fiend came out of the ring from underneath the ring. You know, he pulled Rollins under the ring, like into the ring. It was, you know, typical drag a wrestler to hell spot. And smoke came up, and then Rollins appeared, and the Fiend kind of just looked at him. And then he appeared again on the stage to end the segment. It was pretty cool. After the commercial break, it was revealed that Rollins was the winner via disqualification, giving Monday Night Raw the first pick in the draft. And round 1 of the draft, they used their first pick of the draft overall to pick the man, Becky Lynch. Definitely a well-deserved pick, I think. She's done a lot of great things in the last year and a half. And just, it really helps to push the women's evolution along, especially to give her a number 1 pick in the draft. Number 2, we have the big dog, Roman Reigns. Another good pick. He's staying on SmackDown. So yeah, that really works out. He's been doing great over there, and there's no reason to stop that. And number 3 for Raw, we have the OC, AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, all staying together, staying on Raw. And I think I agree with that. I think it's a good decision. I think they've been doing pretty good, so keep it going. And the 4th pick overall for SmackDown was we got Bray Wyatt, which is the first move over for a superstar so far, and we'll see how that goes. I know there was a little dissension between the Deep Six members about this pick. Some of them don't feel like Wyatt's a good fit for SmackDown because SmackDown is supposed to be more of the sports show, which I could see both ways, so we'll see what happens. I think Wyatt's pretty good right now. I don't think he's going to really have a hard time on either show, so I think it'll be fine. And finally, to close out the first round, the number 5 overall pick for Raw. This one surprised me, but I was pleasantly surprised, was the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. We haven't seen him in a while, and it seems like he's going to be a big priority going forward as the number 5 overall pick. And he's staying on Raw, but that's great. I'd like to see him actually do some good stuff. So that's it for round 1, and we'll continue on with the show. Next up, we had another match between King Corbin and Chad Gable, who is now officially being called Shorty Gable by commentary and on the Titantron. I don't like that very much. I think it's pretty silly. So, I don't know. And again, I think we've seen this match a little bit overexposed now. The two have good chemistry, and they had a solid TV match. But I've seen it enough, you know. Corbin gets the win with the end of days. And it's like 50-50 booking. A lot of people complain about that. And sometimes it does happen, for sure. And this is one of those cases where it's absolutely happening. And hopefully this is it for that rivalry, because too much already. And then we get to round 2 of the draft. First off, for Monday Night Raw, number 6 overall, we get the Viper, Randy Orton. He's moving over to Raw from SmackDown, and I don't know. it's hard to really care about Randy Orton 100%. He's great, and you gotta love the RKO, but I don't know. It's not really a big impact move to me. Number 7 overall, we have the boss, Sasha Banks, moving over to SmackDown. And that's a good pick. I kind of expected that one, so that'll be good. Reunite her with Bayley, I guess, officially, without the wild card rule in effect. Number 8 overall for Raw, we have Ricochet. It's good to see him go early like that. He definitely deserves it. He's great. He's been fantastic all year, and he deserves a spot like that. Hopefully he becomes a priority over there. I think he will, but we'll see. Number 9 for SmackDown, we have the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. He's moving over, and I don't know, maybe he'll be more of a priority over there. He's been kind of having a down year, sort of, so we'll see. I don't know. And then finally, for round 2, we have the almighty Bobby Lashley. I felt like that was kind of a high spot for him, but he did just return. So, I don't know. That's all right, I guess. That's it for round 2. And then following round 2, we had Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman come out to cut a promo about how Brock's going to beat, he's going to conquer his demons, and he's going to beat Cain Velasquez and all that, because, Cain Velasquez is the only thing Brock Lesnar's afraid of, or getting knocked out by Cain Velasquez. So he said he's going to beat him. It's not going to be the same story. And then out comes Rey Mysterio with Cain Velasquez, and they basically just show pictures of Brock getting beat up by Cain in UFC, and Cain said it's going to happen again. He's going to knock him out again. He's going to give him a scar to match the one on his other cheek. So, I guess it's decent hype for their title match at Crown Jewel. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what to feel about Cain Velasquez. I don't really know anything about him. I'm not really a UFC guy. I don't watch fake fighting. So, I don't know. And then right after that, we had the New Day versus the OC. And I did not like seeing Kofi Kingston without the WWE title. It made me kind of sad. I think Kofi deserved better, man. What a shame. But the New Day picks up the victory with Kofi into Trouble from Paradise on AJ in a decent match. It was short, but it was solid, good chemistry. Yeah, that's all there is to say about that match. Okay, round 3 of the draft. We have for Raw the number 11 overall pick, the Goddess Alexa Bliss. Conspicuous by her absence in this pick is her partner Nikki Cross. What's going to happen there? I don't know. And then the number 12 pick for SmackDown Live, we have Lacey Evans. Another one that's a little bit higher than I would have expected, but maybe she'll do better on SmackDown. I don't know. Number 13 for Raw, someone who I would have thought would have been higher than this, Kevin Owens. He's been having a great year, and he finally just vanquished the WWE Universe of Shane McMahon in that ladder match last week. So now he's on to Raw. So that's good for him. Number 14 for SmackDown, we have the Revival staying put. They are tag champs, and they're staying put on SmackDown. Makes sense. That's fine. And number 15, final pick of this round for Raw, we have Natalya, which again, another one I'm really surprised about how high she is. I don't understand, but okay. Sure, she just had a couple big wins over Lacey Evans, I guess. But sure, why not? And finally, we have round 4. And we're going to kick off round 4 for Monday Night Raw with the Viking Raiders. They are staying put. And it looks like they're next in line. They are next in line. They're actually getting a title shot on Monday against the tag champs. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I could definitely see them walking away with the titles and being, I don't know, the tag champs of Raw for a while. They've been on a roll, definitely lately. So we'll see. Next up for SmackDown Live. This one absolutely baffled me. The Lucha House Party, number 17. why? They're like the ultimate jobbers. I don't understand that at all, but okay, there's that. Number 18 overall, staying on Monday Night Raw and not breaking up the tag team, we have Nikki Cross. So there goes that question answered. I don't know why they didn't just pick them as a team. I guess they wanted some suspense, but whatever. They're staying together, as they should right now. I think they've been really good together lately, so why not? Number 19, the final pick for SmackDown Live of the night. We have Heavy Machinery. Probably my least favorite team in WWE right now. Probably my least favorite act on the roster right now, aside from Mojo Rawley, but you never see him anyway. I don't know. People like him. I guess they think Otis is charismatic. I don't get it. Whatever. And finally, the last pick of the night for Monday Night Raw, we have the Street Profits. I guess officially making their main roster leap. I mean, they've been on Raw for months now, but I guess they're finally going to wrestle, and I guess it's good. You know, Montez is fantastic, so I think they'll thrive. I think they'll be a good addition to the tag team roster. And then finally, to close out the night, we had the Women's Championship rematch between Charlotte Flair and Bayley. And out comes Bayley with like a hood on at first. And everything seems normal, and then she takes off the hood. She's got a completely new haircut. Her hair's dyed black, and she's got new gear. And she comes out and pulls out this like pitchfork, axe, hatchet. I don't know what it was. Some sharp stabbing instrument, and proceeds to destroy all her Bayley buddies in spectacular fashion, finally cementing her full-on heel turn. And man, this is not something I thought I wanted, but I will give it to you, Ryan the Indie Nerd. You were right. This is fantastic, and I'm loving it. Bayley's showing a whole new edge, and I love it. I think this is what she needed. She's had a great year, and now I think it's going to get even better for her. They go on to have the match, and it's a better match than they had at Hell in a Cell. Very solid, good back and forth, and then, you know, Charlotte's dominating the match, and then Bayley gets control, and she hits a belly to belly. Charlotte kicks out. She hits her elbow drop. Charlotte kicks out again, and she's frustrated. And while she's having a tantrum in the ring that Charlotte keeps kicking out, Charlotte hits natural selection and then goes for the figure eight. But Bayley is able to roll her up. She pulls her hair and rolls her up and gets the 3 count and wins the championship back. I don't understand why I guess they just wanted Charlotte to have another title reign. I don't know. But Bayley is once again SmackDown Live. Not SmackDown Live anymore because it's now SmackDown on Fox. SmackDown Women's Champion. Well deserved for her. She should never have lost that title, but whatever. It all worked out. And she's got a new look, and it looks great. So that's it. That's SmackDown Live. I thought it was a pretty good show. It was, you know, everything was pretty quick. Nothing really overstayed its welcome. And the matches that were supposed to be good were good. You know, it wasn't like there were any duds or anything. It was a pretty good show overall. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe to us on YouTube. Leave some likes and comments on the video. Go subscribe to Rotten Music on YouTube also. Go like us on Facebook. Go follow us on Twitter at Deep Six Wrestling. Go like Rotten Music on Facebook at Rotten Music. And you know what? Have a glorious day.